Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily, and today we're going to work through a feel-good flow for our spring equinox. So today is our spring equinox, and yeah, we're finally made it through our winter. So I thought we would do a feel-good, very energizing flow for today. So all you need is some comfortable clothes, a mat, and we'll get started. We're going to start off in a kneeling position at the back of the mat. If this is really intense on your knees, you can always bring a blanket underneath them, or if you prefer, you can always do this in another seated position, cross-legged, or anything that feels a little better for your body. So we're going to close our eyes, bring our hands towards our knees, palms facing upwards. Find a long spine as you slowly start to tune into your breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Feeling that expansion, that air and space moving into your body with every inhale. And that gentle contraction, that release as you let go with every exhale. Going for a few more rounds. Allowing our awareness and focus to drop towards our breath. Letting go of any of the thoughts that we have in our mind, giving ourselves a space for presence. Go for one more round of breath. As you next inhale, slowly reach your fingertips all the way out and up. Inhaling here as we exhale, blinking the eyes open, bring your left hand onto the mat, right hand reaches up and over. Inhale back through center. We move to the other side, right hand comes to the side of the mat, reaching the left hand up and over. Inhale through center. This time as we exhale, take a gentle twist. We're looking over the left shoulder, right hand comes to the outside of the left knee. Take an inhale in your twist. Exhale to release. Inhale, we reach the hands up. Exhale, we twist towards the right. Bringing over the right shoulder, go for an inhale. And exhale to release. As you next inhale, reach the hands all the way up. This time interlacing the fingers as we push the palms towards the sky. Feel that lengthening as you reach out from your waist. Inhale. As we next exhale, keeping the hands exactly where they are, we're just going to slowly curl the spine, bring the hands in front of our chest. Inhaling to lift and open. Working through these cat-cow variations, maybe arching the spine slightly here as you exhale, pulling the navel inwards. Find that roundness across your shoulder blades. Inhale to lift and open. Exhale to curl. Go for 2 more rounds. Inhaling to lift and open. Exhaling to curl inwards, pulling that navel in towards your spine. Go for 1 more inhale. And 1 more exhale. As we next inhale, reach the hands all the way up once again. Exhaling, bring the hands behind the back, opening your elbows towards the side, maybe leaning your head slightly into your hands. You lift your gaze. Inhale. And as you exhale, gently release. Hands come behind the back, interlacing the fingers, squeezing the shoulder blades. We lift our chest once again. Inhale here. As you exhale, slowly bring the weight forwards. We're going to tuck the toes. You can always bring the hands down towards the mat, but maybe challenging yourself as you keep the hands behind your back, coming for a forward fold, Uttanasana, keeping those hands up and over your shoulders. Feel that intense stretch across your chest. And as you exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Inhale for flat back extension. Exhale to fold. And as you next inhale, uncurling vertebrae by vertebrae, we're going to come all the way to standing, reaching the hands all the way out and up. Palms meet and come down through heart center. Take an inhale in your Samastiti. Exhale to release to Tadasana. So you next inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Exhaling, you're going to grab a hold of your right wrist with the left hand and then pull that right hand up overhead, taking a generous side stretch. Inhale. And exhale back through center, releasing your hands. We wrap the right hand around the left wrist, inhaling to pull it up and exhaling to pull it across. Take another inhale and exhale back through center. Reach your hands up as you inhale. As you next exhale, hands come behind the back. Take the interlace that feels a little less natural. You squeeze the shoulder blades, lifting and opening your chest. You can either stay here if you want to go for a little back bend. We're squeezing our glutes, bringing our gaze towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, a little bend in the knees. We're hinging from the hips. Uttanasana once again with the hands behind the back. Take another inhale. And exhale to release the hands down to the mat. We inhale for flat back extension. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Walking all the way forwards, we're meeting in our plank pose. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga to upward facing dog or cobra. And as we exhale, downward facing dog, sending the hips all the way back. Take a round of breath in your downward dog. And as we next inhale, we lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, little bend in the knees, you open up the hip. Take another inhale here. We exhale, gaze comes forward, big step forward. Right foot in between the two hands. We're going to lift all the way up, high lunge. Inhale in your high lunge. Exhale, warrior two, facing the left side of the mat. Inhale in warrior two. Exhale for peaceful warrior, reaching that right hand up and over. Take an inhale in your peaceful warrior. As you exhale, reach both of the hands all the way forwards, coming all the way down. Turn your right toes in, left toes out. We're going for a side stretch as we reach the hands towards the back of the mat. Inhale. As we exhale, sweeping them forward, turning your toes. We're coming all the way back through warrior two. Inhale. We exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale and peaceful warrior. Exhale, once again, sweeping the hands forwards, turning right toes to face the side of the mat, left toes to face the back. We reach the hands up. Extended side angle variation. Inhale. We exhale to release the hands, turning the toes. We're coming all the way back, peaceful warrior. Inhale and peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Facing the front of your mat, we're coming to our high lunge as we reach both of the hands all the way up, lifting your left heel. Inhale here. Our gaze is forwards, finding that drishti, that focal point in front of you. You can keep the hands up or always bring them towards your heart or to your hips. We're going to bring the weight into our right leg as we step the left knee in towards our center, one-legged Tadasana. Inhale, as you exhale, release the hands, wrapping them around the shins, squeezing the shoulder blades as you bring that knee in towards your center. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, slowly release the knee, hands back to heart center, or reaching them towards the sky. We're going to slowly come all the way to our warrior three, reaching the left foot all the way back. Take a little bend in your standing leg. Inhale. As you exhale, big step back, high lunge. And exhale, low lunge, hands come to frame the front foot. We're stepping it back, plank pose. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga to upward facing dog or cobra. We send it all the way back, downward facing dog. Take a round of breath in your downward dog. And as you next inhale, we lift the left leg, three-legged dog. Exhaling, generous bend in the knees, you open up the hip. Take an inhale. We exhale, gaze comes forward, left foot steps in between the two hands. We're reaching all the way up, high lunge. Inhale in your high lunge as we exhale, warrior two, facing the right side of the mat. Inhale in warrior two. Exhale, peaceful warrior, reaching that left hand up and over. Take an inhale here. As we exhale, sweep both of the hands forwards. Turn your left toes to face the right side of the mat. Right toes face the back. We come to this extended side angle, reaching hands towards the back. Inhale and exhale to release, folding forwards. Left toes turn in, right toes turn in, left toes turn out. Coming all the way back, peaceful warrior. Inhale and peaceful warrior. Exhale, once again, sweeping the hands forwards, all the way down. Turn left toes in, right toes out. Extended side angle, reaching into your fingerprints. And exhale, once again, sweeping it forward. Right toes turn in, left toes turn out. Peaceful warrior. Inhale and peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, gaze comes forwards. We're lifting the right heel, coming to our high lunge. Find your drishti, your focal point. Hands can stay up overhead or bring them to heart center. We start bringing the weight into the left leg as we bring that right knee in towards our chest. Take an inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, hands wrap around your shins, squeezing the shoulder blades to lift our chest, finding a long spine. Take an inhale. As you exhale, release your hands back to heart center, up overhead. From here, finding your drishti. We're moving all the way back. Warrior three, reaching into the right toes. Take a big inhale. And exhale, big step back, reaching the hands all the way up, high lunge. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step it back, plank pose. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga on your exhale to inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. We all meet downward facing dog. A round of breath in your downward dog. And then as you next inhale, right leg reaches up, three-legged dog. Exhale, little bend in the knees, you open up the hip. Take another inhale. We exhale, gaze comes forward, right foot steps in between the two hands. We're coming all the way up, high lunge. Inhale and high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale and warrior two. Exhale, peaceful warrior, reaching that right hand up and over. Inhale and peaceful. Exhale, warrior two. Once again, from here we're going to move to our half moon. So weight comes into our right foot. Gaze comes forwards. You can go in a few steps. So we're going to bring that left hand down towards, towards the mat. So we lift the left hand and the left leg. Finding your half moon, inhale. As we next exhale, bring your left foot towards your right heel, placing the left foot on the mat. As we squeeze our glutes, reach the right hand back. Going for this tiny little reverse warrior. Inhale here. Exhale, from here we're moving back to our half moon, reaching that left leg all the way back. Inhale here. As you exhale, big step back, warrior two. Inhale and warrior two. Exhale, straighten the right leg, squeezing your glutes, reverse Trikonasana. Inhale in your Trikonasana. Exhale, generous bend in the right leg. We cartwheel the hands down towards the mat. We're meeting in an easy twist, reaching right hand up, lifting that left heel. Take an inhale. As you exhale, both hands come towards the front of the mat. Reach your chest forward. Exhale, long pyramid pose, straightening your front leg, maybe challenging yourself by lifting your toes for that deeper stretch across your calf. Inhale, reach your gaze forward, generous bend in the leg. We're coming back to low flying warrior this time, so keeping a generous bend in your right knees. You bring your hands towards your heart center, squeezing your chest to lift your gaze. And as you exhale, big step back, high lunge, reaching the hands all the way up. Exhale, hands come down towards the mat, step it back, plank pose, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Moving through your vinyasa of choice, you can also meet us in downward dog. And then we all come to meet downward facing dog. Take a round of breath. As you next inhale, lift the left leg, three-legged dog. Exhaling, generous bend in the left knee, opening up your hips, squeeze your glutes. Take another inhale. We exhale, gaze comes forward, left foot steps in between the two hands. We're reaching all the way up, high lunge. Inhale in your high lunge. Exhale, warrior two, facing the right side of the mat. Inhale in warrior two. Exhale, peaceful warrior, reaching that left hand up and over. Take another inhale. As you exhale, warrior two, once again, from here we're moving to our half moon. Find your drishti, that focal point. Weight comes into your left foot as you slowly lift the right foot all the way up. You can bring your hand towards the mat or have it hovering. We're squeezing our glutes. Keeping an active back foot. Take another inhale. As you next exhale, slowly bring the arch of the right foot to meet the left heel. We're bringing that right hand behind us as we reach the left hand up and over. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale. And exhale, slow and controlled. Moving back to your half moon. Reaching the right foot all the way up. Take an inhale. We exhale, big step back. Warrior two. Inhale in warrior two as you exhale, straighten the front legs, squeezing the glutes, reverse triangles. We reach the left hand up and over. Inhale. We exhale, cartwheel the hands as you bend the left leg. Right hand comes to the mat, left hand reaches up, easy twist. We're lifting that right heel. Inhale. As you exhale, both hands come down to the mat. We're going for our long pyramid pose. Straighten the front leg as much as possible. It doesn't need to be straight. Maybe challenging yourself with lifting your toes, finding that deeper stretch across your calf. You next inhale, lift your gaze, generous bend in the left leg as you plant that left foot. Coming for your low flying warrior, hands come to heart center. Keep a generous bend in your left leg. Squeezing your shoulder blades, lifting your chest, take an inhale. As we exhale, big step back, high lunge, we reach the hands all the way up. And exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot, step it back, plank pose. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga to upward facing dog or cobra. We come all the way back, downward facing dog. Take a round of breath in your downward dog. You next inhale, lift your gaze. We're going to walk, step, hop or jump, meeting in our Uttanasana, top of the mat. Inhale for Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, come all the way to standing. Reaching your hands all the way out and up. Palms meet and come down through heart center. Take a moment here. We're going to go for one last little balance challenge. So as you next inhale, finding that drishti, that focal point in front of you, slowly start lifting your heels. We're engaging all the muscles in the legs, squeezing our glutes, engaging our core, reaching from the crown of the head, making sure we're not bringing the shoulders up. So really relaxing them as we bring them down our back, down our spine. Take another inhale. As you exhale, slowly as you can, we're going to come down to our toe stand. So starting to bend into the knees. Slowly, slowly, we're going to lower the glutes all the way down towards our heels. So trying to move as slowly as you can. Nice. You can always bring your hands to help you. Holding here for a moment. Once again, making sure the shoulders haven't creeped up towards our ears. Take an inhale. As you exhale, with or without the help of your hands, we're going to come to sit in our Navasana. So bring the glutes down to the mat as we lift our legs, squeezing our shoulder blades, boat pose. You can stay with the legs bent, or if you want the extra challenge, straightening your legs. We're squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting our chest. We're here for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly start lowering down. We're going to come all the way to our low boat, holding it just for a moment. And then gently release as you come all the way down towards the mat. Let your body get heavy. Take a big round of breath, maybe inhaling through the nose. And exhale, sigh out through the mouth. If you'd like to stay here for a little Shavasana, I invite you to pause the video. Just take a little Shavasana as you close your eyes. The rest of you who want to keep this practice maybe a little bit shorter, you slowly bring your knees in towards your center, giving yourself a little hug. You're rolling from side to side. And gently release. The hands come behind the knees. We're going to start rolling along the length of the spine, so rolling up and down. Keeping your eyes closed, gently going a little bit more with every time until we come all the way up to a seated position, crossing our legs, keeping a soft gaze or our eyes closed. Slowly reach your fingertips all the way out and up. Taking your time as the palms come to meet. And as we exhale, they come down through heart center, meeting here in our Anjali Mudra. Find softness in your breath and your body. And clenching your jaw, releasing your facial muscles. We're here for a few rounds of breath. Reconnecting to our breath. Reconnecting to the body, to the mind, the heart. Taking a moment to thank yourselves for everything that we do for our body. But also to thank our body for everything that it does for us. Take one more round of breath. Thanking yourself for this practice, this presence. And as always, I thank you for allowing me to guide you through this flow. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate if you could give it a thumbs up. And I'd love to hear what you thought about the flow down in the comments below. And if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate if you could hit the subscribe button. I upload new videos every single week, new flows. I try to create them as creative as possible. So I would really appreciate it. It really helps me and my channel and supports me for this free content. So yeah, thank you. And happy spring. I will be seeing you with lots more flows this season. And yeah, see you next time. Thank you. Bye.